add 32-bit integers
Mm-hmm.
on R1 and R2 to some scratch register R3. So these write to this register. Now this is AT&T syntax. So
AT&T.
more of an Intel enjoyer. So,
Average AT&T.
right, so we add them to here.
Mm-hmm.
That performs it. Then we subtract M from R3. So R3, M to another R4.
Mm.
Then
Oh, so R4, if it's negative, then you use R3. If it's positive, then you use
exactly.
R4.
So we VP compare greater than, and we want to compare, when is it what we want? We want 0 to be what? Greater than R4. Am I doing this backwards? Because if R4, if this is true, then R4 should be taken. No, if this is true, then R4.
If it's true, R4 should be taken.
No, R4.
Wait. Oh, if it's negative, then R3, yeah.
So this is true.
Then R4 is negative, so you have to use R3.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's call this comp.
Comp.
Okay, comp. And so we compare R4 to some 0 register. R1 is a specialized 0 register, but this
Power.
we find somewhere else. Right? So VP XOR ZZ.
Imagine not supporting IMM8 in instructions.
Tragic. Okay, now what? Now comp. The way that these vector compares work is it's kind of clever. If it succeeds, true is a vector of all, or an entry of all ones. False is a vector of all zeros.
Mm.
So the result of this comparison instruction will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0.
Oh, I see.
So if it succeeds for a particular one, and we decide, so if this is true, right, we found that, I keep confusing which one. This is true, then we choose.
Oh, so you can bitwise whatever it.
So we go VP and the comparison register. Let's write this into.
So you only want to use R4 if it's, or.
I forget. True, we want to use R3. So we AND it with R3.
R3. Ah.
So let's do, we AND the comp register into R3, so we override R3 with the new value.
And I guess if to not, the
There's
comp.
a VP and instruction.
And then?
And. So we do this. Alright? So what this does is, if this is not true, I don't know the order, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If this is not true, and the bit in this is true, we write it to R4. So this sort of negates this implicitly. And
I see.
this.
It's cool.
And finally, we combine these two, the VP OR.
VP OR. That one's understandable.
Yes. So then this we might, if suppose R1 is R1 is our accumulator, then we would write the result to R4. Okay, this is what NYAAN did.
NYAAN. So that
NYAAN
one's a
did this?
mistake. That one's a
Well, it's not a
mistake.
mistake.
Oh.
It's just naive.
Naive.
Right? So, right? This is not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It should be noted that in AVX 512, there's an instruction that combines all of these called VP turn log.
Is that faster in any way?
It's a single instruction, and it performs an arbitrary ternary operation on 3 registers. So you just, and it's determined by an immediate byte. So you would choose the right combination that would implement the Boolean comparison question mark R3, otherwise R4. Doesn't matter, he doesn't use it. So. Plus, it's still suboptimal to my observation. Here's the observation. Right, here's the observation. It's very basic. I don't know how I used it.
So NYAAN did use assembly.
Yes.
You're not the only assembly user in the Wild
But
West.
they were naive.
What is the purpose of this comp GTD for? It's because we we want to choose the minimum of these, or the
Uh-huh.
the positive one of these, minimum positive one. However, think about this. When this is negative, what if we instead think about it
As an unsigned. Oh.
Fuck this. vpminud.
Take the smallest unsigned integer because negative numbers are huge.
And so together, these 3 instructions take up only 2 cycles.
As opposed to.
These take 3 to 4 cycles, depending on what's done.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?